It disrupts my...
And the attrition that has happened on the racetrack. Larson Bell came in already advancing with Byron Hamlin, Logano, Elliott, Chastain, and Bowman. Those drivers, those 8 drivers, are guaranteed a spot in the round of 12. And once again, the 8 on pit road.
Heard that? Jack Roush, Fenway, Keselowski now.
How are you going to pass? Everybody's running around the top.
Has not run this many laps. Last time was back in 2012 when they had Dodge.
And that was a heck of a move.
Like that,
great, amazing driving by Brad Keselowski. And I'm gonna imagine that if he does pull this off, if he does win this race, it's got to be the most satisfying feeling.
That was back in 2012. 10 years ago, a decade ago. Back in 2012, over a decade ago. That was like in June, I think, 2012.
Like you've got a lot of equity in. That's an amazing experience, and this is at the top level. This is at the most elite level in motorsports in North America. It's been a grind, right? He didn't just go over there and all of a sudden things just got better. It's been a process. And he said it would
2012,
he said, hey, I expect to win immediately, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be a process. And they just keep grinding to get better and better and better.
Well, let's go through the field, brought to you by Applebee's, and we will take a look at the black drivers on the lead lap, starting with Kim.
2012 was the end of an era.
See right there. Look at the fifth is win from last year. We'll have to make it back around to Brad Keselowski to do it. But I asked Cliff Daniels, the crew chief, can you lean on past experience here, being that it's a different car? He told me yes, and that's because the best race car drivers can slow the track down, and Kyle has a natural ability to do that, to just slow down what's happening around him and process everything, and be able to do that at a track where things happen at lightning speed. That's the advantage that Kyle Larson has, Dylan.
Yeah, the advantage Christopher Bell had coming in here was that he was already locked into the next round of the playoffs. That allowed them to start their preparation already for next week in Texas. Christopher said, I'd love to win here. Love to win here. It's my favorite race on the schedule, but ultimately it doesn't matter. We're already on to Texas. We need to win there because of the next 2 races being Talladega and the Roval. They sure would love to end this race with a win.
Oh, Logano retired now. The right front. Yep.
And the issues for the 22, a flat right front tire. The one Penske car that had avoided this issue tonight will now have a flat tire with 100 to go here at Bristol.
And so Joey Logano comes to pit road. My hand and through the field would have been Paul Wolf told me this morning. Round 1 was about not making mistakes. We talk about it every year. And he had solid finishes and gained stage points. They don't want him to lead because it may not be tight. Make sure that wheel is tight.
Nuts was not on the right rear. Nuts not on the right rear. It fell out of the gun.
I don't know, Rick.
Maybe it came off of his suit. Do they have a second one on there?
Well, I don't know. I saw the nut on the concrete as well, just like the pit crew member did, just that confusion.
It rolled from the right rear. You saw it roll underneath the car and then come popping back out.
You see the 23 car on pit road, 4 laps short of passing Kyle Busch. Comes down pit road. They look under the hood. Looks like their night's done. They must have
23 behind the wall again.
So back to your question, the 45 went on the racetrack and has advanced in front of Kyle Busch. The
Come on left
now. Watch right here. It drives in the corner. Goes in and gets into gas. Boom, right there. Right front down.
Another
Good
right
thing
front
have it
tire
on
issue.
front straightaway.
This time it's the 6 of Brad Keselowski. No caution coming out. So they continue to race. Bell up front, Larson running second.
If I was Brad now for cost itself, I'm going to stay out for the rest of the race. Stay in the lead. We saw what happened last time. 100 plus laps. Tire won in overtime.
Well,
saw what happened next finish.
RFK Racing was doing tonight. Another issue.
Back to what Dale mentioned early in the day. 53 laps in that right front for Brad Keselowski. It was about 40. You wonder, the 6 fights of speed. I've done it. We've seen other guys do it, right? You feel like you're safe. You got to find a little speed. You take a little air out, take a little air out, and then you finally go too far. Dave.
Ryan Blaney will be on pit road again for a tire down on this car. Remember, they are 158 laps down, but they're still above the cut line. It was a great start to their playoffs that got them there and allowed them to be in this position.
Front tire on Cedric's car, the left front tire, you see right there, no lettering.
Earlier in the night, caution.
No lettering.
Very timely for Austin Cindric. Yet another right front going down. You guys mentioned right now -2 below the cut line. They told Austin that, trying to hang in there. Christopher Bell out front, 72 laps left at Bristol.
Left's gonna
Who
blow
advances
out
to
on
round
two.
2? We'll find out.
Left tire's gonna blow out on the 2 car when they come back. Just letting you know.
I didn't win the lawsuit.
With a right rear going down.
We've had a couple cars have flat tires that did not bring out yellows, but the 20 car goes down into turn 1 and 2. Sparks flying, the tire is low. Keeps control of the car. Remember, Brad Keselowski leading the race had a right front flat.
Now Christopher Bell, the right rear goes flat. Caution comes out, less than 63 laps to go. The points right now, 1 point separate Austin Cindric and the 18 of Kyle Busch. Cindric, he has Joey Logano, who's the next spot in front of him. That would be another point that Cindric could gain if he could get by Logano. But Logano is 2 laps in front of him.
Yeah, but the one thing he likes is this yellow because as much as the field's up, one guy gets wrecked going for the win and he's got to get by him. He's only 7 laps down, so he just needs one more car to fall out of the race in front of him. He will then tie the 18 of Kyle Busch, and it goes to the best finish this round, and Kyle Busch said anything but a solid round, so the tiebreaker would absolutely go to Austin Cindric.
Next car, Rodney George just said, how's the balance? He said, it seems okay. Front could be a little bit better, but happy with it. Now can he get the lead and put himself into round 2, Kim?
And you see Kyle Larson there in the middle.
The left front is off. He's going to have to pull back in the stall. Unbelievable. They had worked all night to put themselves in the position to be able to win this race. Now the left front coming off on this final stop of the night could be for Kevin Harvick.
Problems on pit road.
Now we'll see between the other leaders who wins the race off pit road, because this could be the race for the win.
Oh, Denny Hamlin have trouble.
Leather car had a problem too.
Somebody got ran over.
Backing him up. They think they will have one of their wheels tight as well.
I thought somebody got ran over. Yeah, try to come off.
Left rear.
And you see right there the race off pit road. Buscher, Elliott, Byron, Larson, all the way back to 4th.
Steve, this one's not going on. It looks like the pins are having an issue with the left rear.
The official is doing a horrible job of overseeing it. Unfortunately, that was the oversee I was trying to look at. I don't know if it was a wheel issue. I don't know if they changed wheels, but man, pretty exciting here with 61 to go.
A lot of things happening. We'll have a restart from Bristol when we come back. The 2001 season.
And how about if he can win this race, we'll have gone through the first round of the playoffs with no playoff drivers winning a race. That's never been done before. In this
That was 11 out of
situation
18
playoffs.
different.
We've never seen an entire round
Look how it is right
only
now.
in 2022. Unbelievable.
Well, it has been great racing all season long. And such
that's
diversity
how
as
2011
far as the different teams, cars, drivers all getting to victory lane. Now, 11 laps to go here at Bristol for Buscher.
That's 11.
Will the tires hang on? Can he hold off the 9 of Chase Elliott? He's been able to keep the gap
11
there
years
at
ago,
about
11
9
laps to
tenths
go.
of a second. 10 laps to go.
Not a lot changing.
But watch all these guys racing up front.
This
Got a
race is slow
shout out to
down
AJ
the way.
Allmendinger back in 7th in that 16 car, having a great run. Cole Custer also in 8th place. Mike McDowell running
I already had the
11th.
winner
And
down here. I want to
Justin
show you
Haley, we talked
after
about
this
him
is over.
earlier, running in 12th. All these guys having great finishes. Corey LaJoy sitting in 15th. Taking advantage of the
It's not
opportunities tonight.
9
Guys, think about Tyler Reddick, currently sitting 13th, 2 points out. The last time this series came to Bristol, it was covered in dirt. Tyler Reddick looked like he was going to win the dirt race. That would have been 5 more points. 5 more playoff points he would have carried in. Currently 2 points out. The last lap move by Briscoe. Contact with Reddick. Kyle Busch goes on to win the race. We talk about the regular season. Race wins, stage wins, how they matter. The last time to Bristol, if this car goes to victory lane, he's currently +3 on the cut line, not -2. All the way back in the spring is going to affect Reddick's opportunity to advance in the playoffs.
Yeah, every driver looks at that one spot, that one position that they lost somewhere in the season that might not allow them to advance. And it's been a tough day for Richard Childress Racing. Under 6 laps to go. Both Reddick and Austin Dillon below the cut line. Cindric's above it by 2 points. Under 5 laps to go. A milestone start for Buescher. 250th start. As now 4 laps to go. Looking for his second ever win in the Cup Series.
That first win, it was valuable and it was important. He earned it, but you know he wants to see the checkered flag. That one was weather short. He didn't get to cross that start-finish line and see that flag waving.
See, Keselowski, who's a lap down, running in the 13th spot, made the move over to Roush Fenway. The name of the company changed to Roush Fenway Keselowski, a driver owner, and one of the things he has said over and over is he wants to make this organization better every race. And he looks at Chris Buescher and says he deserves to have great equipment. Well, Chris Buescher is showing what kind of a driver he is. And now the white flag is out. One more time around for Chris Buescher here at Bristol.
Why is it not focused?
2 more turns for the Bass Pro Shops night race. Chris Buescher will win his second Cup Series race, and it happens at Bristol.
That's awesome. Good job, Dennis.
You hear him almost out of breath.
I hope Jack Roush is here tonight. I know how hard that man works. Give these teams the equipment they
He won
need.
2003 with Matt Kenseth,
I certainly hope
2004
he's
with
here to enjoy this.
You think about Brad Keselowski, almost sitting there
Kurt
thinking
Busch.
you might have this race for yourself to win. So he's disappointed with that right front tire, but this company is starting to develop into the vision
Heck of
that
a
he
job
has.
tonight.
19 different winners in 2022.
Yeah, I'll take that one. Nice job, y'all. Nice job.
What a season it has been. And Steve, you made the comment. It hasn't just been this race.
No,
You see owner and driver here stopping for a moment.
And the pit call. 2 tires. Let's see.
And this checkered flag moment brought to you by Advanced Auto Parts. 222 races since his last win at Pocono.
And that partnership, Fastenal, they've been there a long time, stuck with this organization. Finally rewarded with a trip to victory lane. Look at these guys.
There are coveted wins in the Cup Series.
And now there are 19, only in 2022. How about the non-playoff drivers representing here? Sweeping round 1. It's been 5 years and 2 months, Chris, since Roush Fenway Keselowski won a race. What does this mean to you to bring them back to victory lane?
And this is just so special. This team did such a great job.
Scott Graves, the man who made the call for the 2 tires at the end.
That's just
It's like the 12 paint scheme that Ryan Blaney, Ryan Newman's open. Long Ryan.
Just so special here at Bristol. I love this racetrack. I love the fans. I love every time we come here. It's so special to me.
Sipping in
Also
Matt
one
Kenseth.
that really broke our heart back in 2015 on the Xfinity side with Graves on top of the box. So this this makes up for that. That's pretty awesome, pretty special.
How about Scott's two-tire call? Were you worried that wouldn't hang on that final restart?
Not one bit. It was up to me at that point. Just hold on and make it work. And we had a really fast and all Mustangs. Just so proud of everybody. We knew we had a good race car after practice, and didn't quite get the job done in qualifying. But what a race car! It's just it's special. Get RFK in victory lane for the first time, and we had great race cars. Brad had really good speed too. So I don't know what else to say right now. I'm out of breath. This place will wear you flat out, and I love that about it. But such a special night.
Almost 100,000 fans here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. What's the significance of winning the Bristol Night Race for you personally?
It's number one on the list right here. So this is it. Thank you all for coming out. It was a great crowd, great weather. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the race. Come back and do it again.
How you gonna celebrate?
Man, we haven't gotten that far yet.
All right, Chris Buescher brings Roush Fenway Keselowski to victory lane at the night race here at Bristol.